Hi, this is Elias with Canine Perspective. Today we're here again with Luna. In this video, we're gonna be going over all our commands with long leash. This one's a little shorter just because we're in the playpen, so we don't need the full length. We'll go over everything in here except for place, just for added challenge of her being in the playpen with other dogs. Even though she does get pretty nervous and doesn't really play too much, we've socialized her to the point where she can handle being in the playpen, not mind if other dogs are here, and then she knows to kind of give space when she needs it. But we'll be showing you how to follow through with the commands while we are, again, with these extra distractions. So right now, we'll just go over recall to start. We're gonna see what we could do with this one, because again, she's probably not gonna wanna leave my side. She doesn't really play too much, but if needed, we can have Corey over here help out by making the command happen the same way we would with the long leash if we were on the training floor. So right now, I'm just gonna see if she'll go off and kind of forget that I'm here. Good. Luna, come, tap, take my steps back, reel it in. Good, and then even though these other dogs were still following and sniffing, break. She still followed through with the command, even went past them. And to do this command, we're still following through with all the same steps of her coming to us, sitting down when she gets to us taking our 3 steps back, reeling it in as she gets to us. Even though it's a small distance, it's very good to practice on her disengaging from whatever she's doing. So we'll see if she goes off and does her own thing again. Good, sniffing a little bit. Good. So right here, now that we've started to do commands in here, she's kind of in training mode and a little bit focused. So I'm just gonna have Corey hold the, actually if you just wanna put the slip lead on her. Yeah. Just as if we were doing it on the floor. So that way we can still get some repetitions in this environment. Grab this. And then you can bring her over here a little bit more. So she kind of has to go through the dogs a little bit. And then go ahead and hold her at your side. Good. And then what I'll do, same thing, just Luna, come, tap. Good. Take my steps back and hold. And good. Good job. And we'll just do one more. Break. So same thing here. We'll let her settle first. We'll go ahead, drop the number to 10 as well. So she's already anticipating what we're doing. So that's why she keeps trying to come over to me. We'll give her a second. Yeah. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'll have it done. So let her settle again and Luna, come, tap. Good. Good speed. Good job. Break. So that's just a brief way showing you how we would do it under these circumstances. Again, fairly straightforward, fairly simple, but it is good for her to get that practice around other dogs to know that she's not gonna go off and get distracted, or if a dog is making her uncomfortable, she's not gonna go pursuing that and trying to snap at the other dog possibly. So here we can see that she's focused. She knows the commands in this environment. That's good to see. So now what we'll do is we'll work on heel. For heel, all the same rules still apply. Still should have the right leg, right shoulder in line with my left leg. Still should be going into the auto sit when I slow to a stop. All the turns and everything should be looking the same. As we were doing it in the long leash video, again, just added distraction here. So we'll go ahead and get her on my left side. We still have the number at 10 and heel. Good. So we should be able to walk by these dogs over here. Good, and she's ignoring them. Here I'm gonna turn tap. She started leading in front of me a little bit. Slow down. We'll go for a left turn. Good. Same thing, left turn. We'll slow to a stop. It's a good auto sit. Good job, Luna. Start walking again. Good. Walk by this play here. She handles it just fine. All good to see. Maybe another auto sit over by these dogs playing. Good. Good job. Start walking again. Do a little turn. Then back into the auto sit. Good. So as you can see, following along really nicely. We'll go ahead and keep practicing heel in between the other stationary commands, so we won't spend too much time on it now. So for this next command, we're gonna do stay, and all the same things that we did for the long leash still apply here. And the way that we're issuing it is also gonna be the same. I'm gonna say the word stay, wave my hand in front of her, the same way as we were doing it before, and pivot out with the right foot. So again, for correcting, if she leaves this spot, this position here, then we'll go ahead, guide her back until she's back over here sitting again. So I'm gonna go ahead and stay. Good. So here, we'll tap, 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 tap. Good. So roughly the same spot. And she should remain there. Good. See if some dogs come by her, still holding it. Good. Still following through nicely. And we'll go back into heel. So heel. Do another one right here. Good job. Stay. Again, pivot out with the right foot. Another dog next to her, and there you can see, still holding the command. Go ahead, tap. So again, there she was kind of pushed a little bit to a more uncomfortable level, and she got up. She still went back down into the command after one correction. Here we're just gonna reinforce that it is a stay, not laying down. Good. Even though she's not facing the same direction, still the same spot and everything, so that's still good. And then heel. We'll go ahead and do one more. Stay, tap. Go. Good. Good. So there, you know, she could be getting tired. She could just want to lay down, but we want to reinforce the commands very strictly because that's going to give us the best tap, tap, consistency, tap, tap, and reliability. Tap, tap. Good. And then as you can see, much more challenging for her in the playpen. Again, made uncomfortable by the other dogs, but she should still follow through. From here, we'll go ahead and move on to the down command. And for this, there's an implied stay. So it'll be the same way of correcting, bringing her back to the same spot, working her into that position, except now just with the down command. So down. Good. I see some other dogs come over here, some excitement. Good, and she stays there. So from here, we'll go back into heel, heel. Slow to a stop right here. Down. Good. Tap. Tap. Good. And there, just reinforcing with the e-collar because she already knows the command by now. Good. One more. Heel. Down. And we'll go ahead, do a small circle around her. Good. Good job. From here, we're gonna go ahead and release her just to work on the sit command, since in heel, she's gonna go into the auto sit. We won't get any good repetitions in. So we'll go ahead, break. Luna. Luna. Little girl. Sit. Good. Here we'll tap. 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 Guide her back over here. Tap. 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 Still not in the same spot. She kind of tangled herself up in the leash here. Good. Tap. Good. Tap. Good. So there, as you can see, she was tangling herself up, kind of getting herself confused, but we did our best to work her through it, untangle her, get her back to the same spot, because we want to make sure that we're consistent with the commands, even if she's having a lot of difficulties. Same thing here. Break. Luna. Luna. Sit. Good. Good. Break. We'll do one more. Sit. Good. Good. Good job. And break. For your client, are you going to be on the floor? Are you going to be on the floor for your client? Oh, okay. All right, cool. So that's kind of how we would go through each of the commands with the e-collar in the playpen here with the long leash as well. Again, not really needing to work on place in here. This is more than enough for her at the moment. And as you can see, she did pretty well. Obviously, we can't force her to play. If she decides to play, it's great. We can try to work her through those situations as well, but that's kind of up to her. She's a little nervous, but it's good that she's able to handle these dogs coming up to her, sniffing her, kind of getting in her face while we're going through all these commands. And as you can see, she followed through pretty nicely. Some difficulties and mistakes are expected, just because we're upping the challenge. So same way, moving from short leash to long leash in the week 2 video, we saw some mistakes and some steps back. Here, we can expect to see similar mistakes, but now that we're starting to work her through it, everything should be solid for the future. We'll go ahead, keep working with Luna, and move on with the rest of her training, but she did good.